Multan Sultans vs Karachi Kings, 11th match highlights. Karachi Kings have won the toss and have opted to field. Masood and Rizwan are at the crease. Masood is on strike. Imad Wasim will open the attack. 0.2. Imad Wasim to Masood 4, sloppy, drifted across from round the wicket. Masood leans forward and works it through mid-wicket. 1.5. Amr Yaman to Rizwan 4, short and outside off. Rizwan opens the bat face on the cut and steers it behind point. No chance for third man. 3.1. Amr Yaman to Masood 4, shot. Masood walks down the wicket, converts it into a full-length delivery and drills it straight past Rizwan. 3.2. Amr Yaman to Masood 4, back-to-back boundaries. 3.3. Amr Yaman to Masood 4, hat-trick of boundaries. 4.3. Akif Jave to Masood 4, the fielding is getting worse. Short of length, close to off, Masood guides with an open bat face to backward point, and Irfan misfields. 6.5. Imad Wasim to Masood 4, the drifter, and it creates the natural width for Masood to swing across the line. 6.6. Imad Wasim to Masood 6, half-tracker and Masood does not miss out, he crouches a bit and gets under the pull shot. Launches it a long way over deep mid-wicket. 10 off the last two balls and the over is ruined. 7.3. Tahir to Rizwan 4, tossed up around off. Rizwan sits down and paddles it to fine leg. Just used the pace and gave it direction. 9.2. Tahir to Masood 1 run, 50 for Masood. 9.5. Tahir to Rizwan 4, flatter and at the stumps. Rizwan crouches low and swings across the line. Gets more of the inside edge, and the ball races backward square of leg. Tahir is not happy. 10.2. Shoaib Malik to Masood, out caught by Tahir, excellent take by Tahir. Masood goes for the slog sweep, but doesn't time it as well as he would have liked. Drags it off the cue end of the bat and Tahir takes a sliding catch at deep backward square. Sprints across to his left and stays low to gain control over the catch. 12.1. Shoaib Malik to Rizwan 4, too quick and too full outside leg stump. Rizwan picks it off his pads and flicks it past the diving left hand of short fine. 13.3. Tahir to Rizwan 4, gets the connection he was after this time around. 13.4. Tahir to Rizwan 1 run, fuller and just outside off. Rizwan brings up his 50 with a sweep to the right of deep square. 14.1. Shoaib Malik to Rizwan 4, cheeky but effective. Rizwan premeditates the paddle sweep and gets the line he was hoping for. Gets good connection off the blade and beats short fine to his right. 14.2. Shoaib Malik to Rizwan 4, and again, quicker low full toss on leg stump. 15.2. Muhammad Umar to Raso 4, juicy length delivery that sits up nicely outside off. Raso says thank you and smacks the pull in the gap between long on and deep mid-wicket. 15.6. Muhammad Umar to Rizwan 6, clean as a whistle. Rizwan shuffles across off, waits for some length, and he dispatches it into the fine leg, stands for a 79-meter maximum. The pickup pull which Rizwan plays so well. 16.1. Amr Yaman to Raso 4, hit me 131 k's length delivery outside off. Raso swivels and thwacks the pull along the ground to the left of deep mid-wicket. 16.3. Amr Yaman to Rizwan 4, smoked over extra cover. Rizwan makes room, stays leg side of the full delivery and pumps it inside out over extra cover. 16.4. Amr Yaman to Rizwan 4, slower ball bumper dished wide of off. Rizwan waits and throws his hands on the ramp cut. 17.1. Muhammad Umar to Rizwan 4, low full toss outside off at 131 k's. Rizwan shuffles a tad and wallops it to the right of long on. 17.3. Muhammad Umar to Raso 4, 129 k's full and wide of off. Raso clears his front leg and smashes it off the strong bottom hand to the right of the bowler. 18.2. Akif Jave to Rizwan 6, that's a gim on the pads, and Rizwan has nailed the whippy flick into the deep backward square stands. Picks the slower full ball from around off stump and deposits it for a 93-meter maximum. 18.3. Akif Jave to Rizwan 6, poor bowling this from Akif Jave. Hurls it full in the slot outside off. Rizwan gets under it and lofts it neatly for an 83-meter sixer over long off. 18.4. Akif Jave to Rizwan 2 runs, stabbed away to the right of sweeper cover, and that's it. A 60-ball century for Muhammad Rizwan. 19.1. Muhammad Umar to Rizwan 6, 130 k's length ball outside off. Rizwan steps out, meets the ball on a fuller length and clubs it many a mile over long off. 19.3. Mohamed Umar to Raso, 4-2 full outside off. Raso clears his front leg and nails it off the strong bottom hand straight down the ground. 19.4. Mohamed Umar to Raso, out caught by Ahmed Wasim straight to the fielder. Foolish and wide of off, Raso crouches and toe ends the drive to Ahmed Wasim at extra cover. A straightforward catch and the Karachi skipper reverse cups it in front of his face. 86 runs off the last 6 overs. Incredible stuff that from the home team. They had a brilliant opening stand with Masood playing the aggressor role and Rizwan happy with the second fiddle. Once Masood departed with the score reading 85, Raso joined Rizwan, and the momentum changed pretty quickly. Rizwan, who appeared to be struggling during his first 50 runs, found his mojo with a flurry of sweeps and pickup shots. Having gained confidence through those boundaries, the skipper switched gears instantly and notched up a 60-ball 100 to place his side within touching distance of 200. Wade and James Vince are at the crease. Wade is on strike. Mohamed Ilyas will open the attack. 0.4. Mohamed Ilyas to Wade 4. Wade is off and running. 1.1. Brathwaite to James Vince 4. Streaky. Vince charges down and swings across the line. 1.3. Brathwaite to Wade 6. Shot. Good length ball angled across. Wade moves inside the line and laps it all the way over fine leg. 1.4. Brathwaite to Wade 4. Gift and Wade does not miss out. Full toss outside off. He just places it between extra cover and mid-off, collects the boundary, and now the pressure is on Brathwaite. 1.5. Brathwaite to Wade 4 turning into a massive over. 19 already. Foolish delivery around off. 2.2. Mohamed Ilyas to James Vince 4. Easy pickings. Short and venomous. 2.3. Mohamed Ilyas to James Vince 6. This is turning into a perfect start. Slower ball and Vince picks the bones out of that. 2.5. Mohamed Ilyas to James Vince 4. Not off the middle, but Vince will pick up a boundary. 3.3. Abbas Afridi to James Vince 4. Almost took the square leg umpire out. Short of length around off. 3.4. Abbas Afridi to James Vince 650 up inside 4 overs. Slower ball, but it is right in the slot. 4.3. Isanullah to James Vince 4. Smashed. Vince backs away and gets under the full delivery. 5.1. Abbas Afridi to James Vince 6. Vince setting up the chase for Karachi. Length delivery and he does not hold back. He swings hard and sends it sailing over deep square leg. 106 meters. 5.2. Abbas Afridi to James Vince 4. Misfield and 4 more. Short and angled in. 5.3. Abbas Afridi to James Vince 650 for Vince. Fastest 50 in this PSL. He's on fire, and Multan have no answers on how to stop him. 6.1. Usama Mir to Wade. Out LBW. The partnership is broken right after the power play. Wade has a chat with Vince about the review and decides against it. Multan needed this badly, and Mir strikes first ball. Flighted leg break and it turns in. Wade does not come fully forward and is beaten on the inside edge. Struck around off stump, and umpire Martin Saggers raised his finger after giving it a long thought. 6.6. Usama Mir to James Vince 4. Lovely shot. Vince comes down the track. 8.1. Usama Mir to James Vince 6. Drag down from Mir, and Vince ain't missing out. He rocks back and nails the pull over deep mid-wicket. 8.3. Usama Mir to James Vince 6. Lovely batting. He's outsmarting the bowler. Mir thought he would give him the charge previous ball and pushed it through. 9.5. Kushtal to James Vince. Out James Vince run out Vince has gifted his wicket to Multan. This is a massive moment in the game. Flatter and drifting in. Vince stabs it straight to cover point and sets off. Hayter takes a start, but aborts and Vince is left stranded halfway down. Mir collects the ball and lobs it to Rizwan, and he does the rest. Vince is livid with Hayter, but there was never a single, and he should have judged it better. Nonetheless, a fine knock comes to an end, and Multan will feel they are back in the contest. 11.6. Kushtal to Hayder Ali. Out caught by Rizwan, edged and gone. Quicker and extra bounce on this short delivery outside off. Hayder Ali goes deep inside the crease to cut and gets a healthy toe edge through to the keeper. Excellent reaction catch by Rizwan as well. 13.5. Kushtal to Ahmed Wasim 6. Goes a little too full outside off does Kushtal Shah and offers Ahmed Wasim the leverage to get under and smoke it for an 87-meter maximum over long off. 16.2. Abbas Afridi to Ahmed Wasim 6. Off-pace full delivery wide of off. Ahmed Wasim clears his front leg and thumps it high and over extra cover with Diztsane. 16.5. Abaz Afridi to Shoaib Malik, out caught by Pollard just Polly things, taking screamers at long on long off that is, it's a full ball on the stumps, Shoaib Malik doesn't quite get the timing on the whippy loft, and chips it off the toe end of the bat. Pollard runs in from long on, and times his dive to perfection to grab a low catch inches above the turf. 17.5. Isanullah to cutting 4, shuffles across, gets into position early. 18.4. Muhammad Ilyas to Imad Wasim, 6, offers length, and it's been clubbed down the ground for a huge maximum. 18.5. Muhammad Ilyas to Imad Wasim, 6, slower length ball, and Imad Wasim has got enough contact on the pull to send it over the long on fence. 19.1. Abaz Afridi to Imad Wasim, no ball, 6, what a horrid start for the home team. 19.2. Abaz Afridi to cutting, 6, Ben magnificent cutting. 19.4. Abaz Afridi to cutting, out caught by Pollard. Are we in for a super over? The crowd are going absolute bonkers. It's the in-between length once again. Cutting doesn't get the pace he was looking for. 19.6. Abaz Afridi to Imad Wasim, 1 run, a skiddy full ball, and Imad Wasim can only power it as far as long off. Multan Sultans win this heart-stopper by 3 runs and continue to rule roost at the top of the table.